What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 773 Josh, and we are back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about support and resistance with you guys, showing you guys how to actually identify it, how to take advantage, and how to understand why the market is moving and why the market did exactly what it did after reaching areas of support and resistance, and how to actually even be able to predict which way the market is going to go. And then I'm going to show you guys a very secret sauce and detail of how I was truly able to study not only support and resistance but all things when it comes down to trading, so that you could possibly even take this as a resource for yourself to expand your knowledge and your education to get to the next level. So if you're new to this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I can't wait till you guys get this information. So let's go ahead and get into it.
I used to be broke as a joke, now I'm having whatever I like. I still been fighting my demons, it's been one hell of a fight. I'm tired as hell, but I swear that I never get tired of trying. I'm cool as a wind, but I still can't let that nigga cross my line. Fuck what you heard, I don't care who you are. Came from the dirt, now I shine like a star. Ask how I'm doing, I'll tell you I'm fine. Look in my eyes, you can tell that I'm lying. Never thought that I would make it this far. I sing my little song as I play a guitar. Was writing this song and I ran out of time.
One thing I want you guys to understand is, and I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but when you're actually looking at the time frame, right, you have the 1 hour, you have the hours, you have the minutes, you have the daily. The higher you go is like the more overall viewpoint that you'll actually get. So when it comes down to it, you have the ability to see specific patterns and movements in the market no matter what time frame you are, but each time frame tells a different story. So just to go ahead and break down support and resistance, we're going to go ahead and keep it on the daily time frame. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, each time frame tells a different story. Right now, we're looking at a market that was in an uptrend. It broke trend. It broke structure. It retested, and now it's continuing on this downward movement, and it's like right back in the zone. But if we go down to the 30-minute time frame, we really don't even see any of those things that happen. We're now looking at an uptrend, right? So we can keep it on the 30-minute time frame. And so what I want to show you guys very quickly is a quick understanding of what support and resistance is and how it actually works. So you have the opportunity to find support and resistance in uptrends, consolidation, and downtrend. Understand that the market moves in 3 phases, okay? And I'm just going to use my pencil and I'm going to draw. This is not going to look perfect, but the market moves in uptrends, right? That's one phase. The market moves in consolidation, where it's literally just going up and down and like sideways. And then the market also moves in downtrends, right? And this is when the market is trending down. It's going further and further down, right? So let's go ahead and remove that. And now we're going to go ahead and identify it with what we see in the market right now. So right now, we're looking at this market being in an uptrend. Okay, it's in an uptrend, in an uptrend, in an uptrend. Boom, right? Which means that the market is creating higher highs. If you missed the video where I broke down how to identify trends within a market, check that video out. It might pop up in an eye, or if you scroll down to the description box below, you should see it, or just go to my channel and you'll be able to find it. All right, so the market was in an uptrend, and so from this uptrend, right, we can see that the market really didn't continue to create higher highs. The market continued to consolidate. It started moving left and right. And so when you see areas of consolidation, right, the market is kind of trapped in a box. And I'm going to draw that box out for you guys so that this looks very, very clear. Okay, so right here is that previous low point in the market. And then right here is the highest point in the market. And so right now we're looking at an area where the market was literally trapped in a box, and it was literally dropping up and down like I showed you with the squiggly line. And so when the market is not moving up in an uptrend or moving down in a downtrend, it's moving in consolidation. And in those areas of the market being trapped in consolidation, it creates support and resistance. Okay, so right here at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and draw our support. And I want you guys to listen to the word support, and I want you to think about it like a floor, right? When you're walking, right? The floor is what supports you from falling through, right? So we're going to go ahead and type out support / floor, okay? And then we're going to move that over to the right. I don't like that right there. Let's center it again. Let's make it bold, and then we'll zoom in and focus right here. Perfect. right? So the market is literally just moving sideways, right? It's literally going up and down, and it's like trapped inside this box. So the floor, which is our support, is the areas of which the market comes down, but it does not go any further. It's like stuck. It hits the floor and it bounces. I like to look at this like the basketball, right? I break this down to my community all the time. Let's see if we can find it. Right, I'm used to playing basketball. I played sports all my life. And so if you think about it, right, you could look at support and resistance in the market as a basketball. These candles are a basketball, right? When the basketball drops down to the floor, what does it typically do? It bounces up. Hits the floor, bounces up, right? Comes back down, bounces up. Whatever the case may be. And if you were to throw a basketball at the ceiling, what is the basketball going to do? The basketball is going to come down, right? So that top is our ceiling or our resistance, right? I don't like to use all of the special terminology that all traders use because I like to really break this stuff down in a way to where it made sense for me when I was a brand new trader trying to figure it out, right? So we'll do resistance / ceiling. And we're going to make that red also, and we're going to put that on top. Okay? And so this is all support and resistance really is. It's when the market reaches an area, a high, but it's literally not breaking through the high. And the market is like, the word resistance is like prevention, tension, right? So there's tension not allowing this market to go beyond this point. The floor is supporting the market from falling below this low point, this level, right? And so what I also want you guys to understand is that when it comes down to support and resistance, it also is something that you can find within a trend. Okay? So if we look at this right here, let's get this tool, this line, trend line, and let's lock on it. So right now the market went up, it created a high, it dropped down, created a low. It went up, created a high, dropped down, created a higher low, went up, that high didn't really go too far, boom, bounced down, boom, went up, boom, bounced down, right? So let's look at what happened right here, okay? So let's get the demonstration, right? So it went up, came down, went up, right? So the highs are areas of support. We looked at right here. These were highs, resistance, my apologies. So the highs are areas of potential resistance. So right here is a high, and if we go back over here, right here was a high, right here was a high, right here it didn't go higher, but right here, right, it went down, and then right here it came back up, right here it went down. So if we look at this part right here, right, this was the last high, right, this is the last high point. At some point, this was a resistance, right? It went down, it didn't go further. It went up, it still did not go further. So we could have looked at this area right here as an area of resistance. And we're going to go ahead and make that red. And so one thing I want you guys to understand is that when the basketball breaks through the ceiling, that ceiling now becomes a floor. It becomes support. So when the market breaks an area of resistance, that resistance then becomes support. So right here, it was resistance. The market went up. It didn't go further. It came back down. It still didn't go further. It came back down, right? Right here could have been our area of support. Right here, boom, it was a low. It was a low. Match lows, support, right? And was right here a resistance. But so the market broke the ceiling. It went up, past and beyond. And when it came back down, guess what? It bounced off of that previous level and it went up from there. So now you know when the market is in an uptrend, right? And it's creating new highs, the market never just goes straight up in a straight vertical line. The market moves up, pulls back, up, pulls back, up, pulls back like a wave. Up, pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back. So now what we're waiting for before we take a trade for a buy, because when you buy, you make money from the market going up. Before we take a trade for a buy, we want to see trading is about reacting, right? It's not about just looking at the market and like, oh, I'm going to buy now, I'm going to sell now. It's about analyzing the market and waiting for a setup, like volleyball, right? Before the person could just spike the ball, they're waiting for their teammate to set them up. They set the ball up, then they jump for the spike. So that is a reaction. I seen the setup, now I'm spiking. I see that this market is in an uptrend. I know I want to buy in uptrends. But before I can buy, I want a pullback so I can make sure that I got a good setup, right? So just imagine, right? If you bought right here at the previous level of resistance when it became the support, right? Let's draw this little box, right? That became the support. That would have been our zone of entry, right? We would have wanted to enter the market right there, and then we would have set our stop loss at our previous low. So this is right here, even like a trading strategy that you can do. Long, meaning that we want to buy. So you could set this up. I didn't mean to do that. I got to take that lock off, right? So you could set this up, right? Everything that happens in the market is based off of what the market has previously shown us. So let's zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out, zoom out. Let's see what we see. So right here, this was an area of resistance before. The market went up, touched it, went back down. Went up, touched it, went back down. Went up, touched it, went back down. So now this area of resistance has now become an area of support, right? It's a zone that's been reached before. So if I'm now looking at the market here, I could almost predict that it's going to come back up here, right? Even before it happened and it proved that it's point to us. So I would have said, okay, look, I'm waiting for this market to set up right here. I'm going to set my stop loss right here so I can't lose money if it does continue to, if it does hit this area, right? If it comes back to this area and decides to break this support and it turns into a resistance, I'm saving myself by putting this here. But I could set my target up here, right? Or I could set my target up here. Whatever the case may be, you would have entered that trade and you would have made money from this buy and you would have reached your target, right? Or not right there, but over here. You would have reached your target. But if you would have entered the trade right here, you would have barely went. You didn't go in the negative at all. You didn't go in the negative at all. And so I do have a strategy that teaches you how to drop down to a smaller time frame to make sure that you're getting into the trades at the right time. But understand, you guys, if we look at it right here, let's actually zoom out and let me move this over again. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Bring that down. And let's look at this right here. Back in. Boom. So, we see that the market has reached the area of resistance, right? That was a high point. It didn't break the high. Boom. Okay. That's a possible resistance. Now, we see the market pull back, come up, pull back, right? So, at this point, you guys, right here, when this market bounced back off of that, you could have said, okay, boom, there's my resistance. Boom, here's my support. It bounced off of the support. The market started going in the opposite direction. It pulled back, right? After it pulled back, it consolidated a little bit, and then it dropped, and it broke that floor. Let me make this blue so y'all know, right? That's our support. It broke the floor. After it broke the floor, it came back a little bit here. It came back a little bit here, and it came back a little bit over here. So if you would have took a sell here, if you would have took a sell here, or if you would have took a sell here, as you guys can see, the market continued to go down until it reached this level of support, right? Then this area that we drew out right here, just from this little example right here, can you see how the market is continuously playing around in this area, right? Boom, if you would have sold here, money, right? If you sell right here, this is probably going to continue to drop down and come back down here until it breaks this support or until it touches this support and continues to play ping pong back and forth between these zones. So you guys, this is a very simple trading training that I wanted to give to you guys. But what I do want to go ahead and show you guys is how I was truly able to learn trading, right? I had access to the right education and resources, right? Right here is actually the course that I learned how to actually day trade from. And I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And I want you guys to see a couple of key components of why I was actually able to make great income and really become knowledgeable when it comes down to trading. the best thing that you could do is surround yourself around people who know more than you or have the success that you're looking to create. And so right here is a full-time schedule that everyone within my community has the ability to take advantage of to learn trading, right? I talked about trends. Here's 7 classes and courses to go over trading with the trend. Smart money concept, 12 courses and things to help you with it. And then right here at the top left-hand part, you literally have live educators that are live right now at this very moment teaching their strategies. So with these educators, as you guys can see, there are people plugging into this training. It's interactive.
A target right there. And they threw the wick right into that target.
So it looks like he's literally teaching support and resistance right here, right? So scrolling down, you guys, you have favorite sessions that you also can learn from. And right now we're talking about support and resistance. And I want to show you guys a very, very cool, amazing feature. Let's say you're looking to get help, further assistance. There's a search bar to where you could literally type in a keyword, support and resistance. And right here, you're going to get training videos that are going to help you with anything that aligns with support and resistance, you guys. Right here, I'm teaching you guys about support and resistance. Let's click on this video and let's see. This is a recorded session, right, that you could go back and study. And this is only 2 minutes and 23 seconds. And let's just skim through what's being talked about.
Okay, so what that means is that once we have identified a given location where price has changed directions, this becomes a level of resistance. We define it as either support or resistance depending upon which side.
So literally what I just taught you guys, right? This was a high. This high did not get broken here. It matched it. Then it broke the high. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to tell you guys that this is now an area of support, right? This resistance was broken. It broke the ceiling. And now it's going to leverage the ceiling to continue to go up.
But once price has pushed above that same exact level, it now acts as a floor. So this same level of resistance can become a level of support.
So you guys, I just wanted to show you that and help you understand that if you really want to learn how to get into trading, you do not need to be an expert. You don't need to start off as an expert. You don't need to know it all, but you need to have access to the right education and information. And YouTube is an amazing place to get a lot of information. But if you want that information compacted, 2 minutes and 23 seconds in a form to where you could study it and go over and over and over again, and you got multiple different people who already have the success that you want, that's what's really going to align you up with the success that you desire, you guys. And that's what's going to shorten the learning curve to help you get the results that you want even quicker. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to go ahead and stop our screen share. But make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any of my educational videos teaching you guys on how to make money within the markets, investing or trading, and also how to build an online business as an entrepreneur. Because at the end of the day, to make a lot of money investing, you need capital, right? And so I teach people how to generate multiple sources of income. And if you guys want access to the same education and resources that I was able to use to become advanced and experienced and make money daily, like I believe right now, if I'm being honest with you guys, let's actually look. I took a trade earlier today, and I believe I'm literally in profit right now as I record this video. Let's see. You guys are going to see this live in effect. I might be down. I might be up. I don't know. Let's just take a quick glance. Y'all gonna see it first. Oh, we're up. Oh, we're up, right? So let's look at it. Right now we are up in profit, $299, $300, right? Back and forth between $299 and $300, you guys. And this is all because I was able to plug into the right education and I was able to take the right action to get results trading. So if you are somebody that's looking for mentorship and you want access to the same resources that I was able to use to become educated, go ahead and check the description box below, and there will be something that will give you guys the ability to actually know the steps of getting started to work with me and also getting access to the same resources that the hundreds of people worldwide that I work with and making money trading has access to. Let me know in the comment section below what you took away from this video, and let me know what you guys want to learn next, and I'll be more than happy to make that video for you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Nowadays all of my enemies wanna be friends.